All right, I've turned the car to fit in the garage a little bit better, and hopefully this next video is a quick and easy rust repair. Basically on my fenders down in this area, kind of where the fake jacking area is on the E30's. It's crushed, it's rusty, it's bad, both sides really. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and bought some replacement panels, and they match up pretty well. Maybe a little bit of form fitting to finish the job, but basically the idea is to pop the fenders off, cut out the rust, and then get these new panels back on. Really, I'm working on the full passenger side, so it's going to be these fenders, the rear quarters, and obviously the rocker panels. But I want to go ahead and start with the fenders, as it's the easiest part to get off, easiest part hopefully to repair. But it's going to start the rust repair here on this passenger side. So yeah, time to zip these off, cut some metal, and see how easily this part goes on. Getting to it, just starting kind of with the bolts across top. Hopefully this setup will give me enough torque to get these loose. I don't really expect them to have too much torque on there. Go ahead, get some junk out of my way. Yeah, nice and easy. So it should just be a bunch of bolts off the top, maybe one or two in the front, one or two in the tire well, and hopefully that comes off without too much fuss. Got a decent amount of seam sealer just right in this area, so I'm going to put a heat gun on it, see if I can break it up a little bit. We're loose down here, we're loose over here, just trying to get right in this area. It's all going to get repainted anyway. It's okay if I make a couple scratches here and there. Here we go. I do have this bolt at the bottom where the rust is kind of the worst. The bolt was kind of seized in there. Couldn't really get a good grasp just because the metal was kind of all deformed around it, so my sockets weren't fitting nicely. Really what I'm going to do is just at that top area, zip it off with a cutoff wheel, and then clean up whatever's left on the car, but then I'll have the fender out. So I'm just about ready to start mocking the piece up to the fender. The bend body line isn't perfect. I would say that the stock one is a little bit more rounded, where this is a little bit more edged up. But to get it really flat, I have kind of this rough section at the bottom. I'm just going to cut a little bit of this out of the way so that this piece sits a little bit flatter on here, and then the idea would be to line that up nice, find the line where I guess the overhang ends. Actually, now that I think about it, I was just going to put this whole piece on, but if I want to keep this nice, what I would say is a nicer body line, I guess I can just cut wherever the rust stops on the edge and save this piece and just transfer it over here. Aha, sounds like a better plan. So you can see I cut off a bottom portion here. Had to pry it off of this, I guess, inner panel, and then just cleaned up to this kind of lip body line. But you can see that there's obviously good metal up here. So I'm going to retain the original body fender for this body line, just so that I have kind of what I would call the proper bends as opposed to the more square ones on my replacement panel. So now I'm just going to hold my panel up, trace out this line, and then cut to that line on my panel, and then hopefully these will match up pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and probably keep trying to treat this a little bit, maybe put some Pour 15 on it just to encapsulate whatever rust might be left over there, and yeah, that should be okay, and get my other piece prepped and ready to go. So I have my patch panel ready to go. I just hit it with a little bit of primer because that piece is going to get wedged in with the, I guess, the remaining fender piece. Have that ready. Down here, ready to go. I've trimmed out the bad metal from the fender and then coated this little piece where my patch panel is going to slide onto. It's a little rough, so that's why I put the coating on, and it's all dried and ready to go. Here it is, all mocked up. I'll do a couple tacks in the middle. This will need just a little bit of hammering to kind of get in line with that. And same with this side. I think I'll just have to kind of hammer it a little bit, maybe put like a block on the outside and tap the inside just to get a little bit more of the curve in there that will be needed to match up. But yeah, I've got my gap set, magnets in place, and now it's time to put some weld down. All right, I have my welding done all the way across the panel. I think it's looking okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grind it down and see if there's any pinholes I might have caused. And then I'll have to do a little bit of tapping just to get the side panel aligned before I put one tack on the side. And then somewhere in here, might be hard to see on the screen, maybe a little bit of a bubble. Let's see if we can get a side angle. So yeah, maybe if it's not showing up, it's not too bad, but I think maybe just some light tapping there could help the smoothness of it, and obviously I'll see that more as I get to either sanding or putting some primer on, and that really shows kind of more of the imperfections as I work through things. So I've got the new metal welded in, cleaned up most of the welds. There's just one or two spots that I saw pinholes on, so I'm going to go ahead, just add a little bit more weld there and try to clean that back up. But yeah, this piece is coming together pretty nice. And I think one of my better kind of weld dressing cleanup jobs. It's looking fairly smooth across the portion where I welded. So just a little bit more work and then I'll hit some primer on it and mock it up on the car. So I've got my pinholes fixed and smoothed down. I just wiped it with a little bit of mineral spirits to clean the dust off of it. But I do have to say this is one of my better jobs. It's looking pretty good. And I think it's just about time to get a coat of paint on it and see if any imperfections show when it's not all shiny, bare metal. So I have a couple coats of my primer on there and it's actually looking pretty good. There's a little bit of rippling in the middle, just unevenness. But what I'm gonna do just for fun, I have this touch-up paint of the wax silver that the E30 is. I picked up this a while ago and never really used it for whatever I was working on at the time. So I'm just gonna put a coat down and see what it looks like. Try out this paint scratch touch-up paint and just see if something comes out of it. I did just toss it on the car real fast just to get a little mock-up. Obviously it's not properly into place. You can see those trim moldings don't really line up. But there is the bottom repair. Like I said, this one just needs a little bit of tapping to get it into the right spot, and then obviously the metal behind this where it bolts into is all jacked up, so I still have to clean the corner behind it to get it to properly sit, but as an idea, it's already looking better. In absolutely no surprise, the driver's side fender is just as bad, if not worse, than the passenger fender. So I'm going to go ahead and basically do the same repair on this one. Pop the fender off, find kind of where the rust stops, cut it, put new metal in, and we'll be good to go on both sides at that point. The rust didn't show too bad on the front side, but here it is on the backhand side. Obviously, most of it is in this corner where all of these pieces are coming together. And you can see it definitely runs up. I guess this inner piece that is there, so might have to do a little bit of work on that as well as the actual fender piece. But yeah, this side's looking pretty good. So somewhere right in here is going to be my cut line. Really want to keep it below the body line, but above the rust. So it doesn't give me a lot of room, but something to work with. A little bit of pour 15 to make sure that under that seam is nice and encapsulated from the rust. I'll let this dry and I'll continue after that. All right, the driver's side, I got it attached. I welded it. These are probably some of my uglier welds, but at least it's on there. I'll clean it up, check for pinholes, and one step closer to getting it back on the car. Made some quick work of my ugly welds, just a few pinholes to fill in, and then final cleanup. Driver's side's done, and actually I think looks a lot better than the repair that I did on the passenger side. Well, just like that, I have both sides rust repaired. Obviously, they still need a lot of cleanup before getting fresh paint on them, but that's not really what I'm working towards right now. Just get the rust down. I think I'll still have to go through with a hammer and dolly and just tap them a little bit more flat than they are. And obviously, even just a little bit of paint that I put on them isn't the proper way to paint them up. They need a bit of texture coating and I guess black paint at the bottom below that body line. But yeah, 2 more pieces. Almost ready to go back on the car. I'm going to leave them off for now because I'm going to be doing the rockers and the front corners. So I'm going to be in that area anyway, and these are just going to get in the way. So yeah, with that, another piece ready to move on with. So yeah, thanks for watching.